Give me like 3 minutes.
Oh, no problem.
I just got it.
What's your question? So I can be prepared. What you want to do? That just fits it. I don't even know. Hold it up. Okay, everybody. You talking about the bus.
This is the Inglewood Unified School District buses. Hey, this is A1. I'm out here in Inglewood. Hey, what's up, Facebook, YouTube? Out here in the city of Inglewood. There's a protest going on out here regarding about the buses and different things that are going on out here. So I got a couple of people. I'm not gonna be out here alone. But hey, what's up, Val? Texas checking in. Thank you, appreciate that. We got a show later on tonight too. But we are in the city of Inglewood. This is Morningside High School right here. So about to have her ask a question. How you doing? How you doing?
Hi.
So here I'm gonna give you this mic. I'm gonna let you talk and explain to people what's going on out here.
Okay, I'm a school bus driver for Inglewood Unified School District. So at first they said that they was closing us down because it was too much money to keep the buses running. So when they found out they couldn't do that, then they said it was for safety. Then when they found out they couldn't do that, they said that the buses are broken. We have four brand new buses. They're not broken. And all the buses not broken because the CHP come and inspect the buses every 13 months. And we have a certificate in our buses that says the buses are not broken or fixed. They're up to standards, up to the CHP standards. But Roberto Perez from the Inglewood Unified School District said the buses are broken and we can't drive them. So he chartered out our work, which he's not supposed to do. So we're trying to get it out so people can see what's really going on because the buses are not broken. My bus been sitting here since April the 28th, and I went and took a video of my bus, and under my bus is nothing leaking. And I did that on May the 28th. So if it was leaking by then, it should have a puddle, and it doesn't. So that's what we want everybody to know because they're trying to get rid of our department for no reason. Each time they say something, it's not the truth. So thank you.
Let me ask you a question. If your bus is not driving, what buses are they using? Are they just not using
They're
any buses?
contracting it out to first student, what they're not supposed to do.
Oh, okay. So, but this is the Inglewood Unified School District. What's First Student? Where are they
First
based out of?
student is a contractor.
Oh,
They're
okay.
located in Los Angeles, right off of Rosecrans.
And is that for them to save money?
They said it was, at first they said it was going to save money, but when they realized it wasn't, they said the buses was broken so they can try to get rid of us.
Oh.
So now I think they're just trying to wait us out to see if we're going to leave and go away and find another job because they put us in different departments because they claim all the buses is broken. But how can the buses be broken? And we got four brand new buses. And each bus have been inspected by the CHP. All buses are inspected by the CHP in the state of California.
Hey, that's deep. So we're out here in Inglewood. Thank you so much. I guess Miss Dunn. Whatever it is. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're out here in Inglewood. So I'll be out here just for a few minutes. What else time? I'll be out here for a couple of more minutes. But we are in the city of Inglewood, right next to the forum. These are the buses right here they have going on and stuff like that. And they're chartering that stuff. Val, you're crazy. All lives do matter. I'm with you. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is what's going on out here right now. I'm just covering a couple of things locally. So, huh? Oh, here, go ahead. You got something to say? You want to say? You live right now. Oh, okay. So we're live on Facebook and on YouTube.
Thank you. So much.
We're really concerned about this district. Here are 25 or so buses. I have in my briefcase all the certificates showing these buses are in perfect working order. We call it the big lie. Just like the election we had last year, someone saying that they won it. These buses, we have CHP certificates. They're the one and only authority to say these buses are in perfect working order. And they've authorized every one of them. And they go as mute as one of the windows in one of the buses got broken out. and they reported to CHP. The district got it fixed, and then CHP recertified that bus. That's what CHP does for a living here in Inglewood, or with all the commercial vehicles. And they have a division that we've talked to, and it's also put on the website for the Department of Transportation. So we've contacted CHP, and they're like, they can't do that. And I said, well, they're doing it, and until you guys come out and tell them this. So they were going to lay off these workers earlier this year. They backed off on that when they said it was too expensive to use the district vehicles, and they wanted to contract it with the county. Well, the county doesn't run buses. They contracted out to another group that would do it, and then they backed off on that. Now their line is, well, these buses are broken. We've got to use outside buses. So they're wasting the taxpayer money. Ms. Dunn is a bus driver. She should be driving her bus and doing all the trips. The other thing is when you use outside companies, the students, mainly special ed kids, are used to seeing her. So the mother and the father are comfortable. The kid gets on the bus and goes to school and gets educated. Use an outside company, there's a different person every day. So they see me one day, someone else, and the kid's like, well, no, I'm not going to school. I'm not comfortable with that. And then the kids, and then the other bus companies, one of the buses broke down. Right here is where the dispatching office. If that happened with Inglewood buses, someone would be there in 10 minutes. Those kids would be home and not sitting on a hot bus, and especially special ed kids that you need to be special with. That's why the word special ed. But they weren't doing that. They let them sit there for a while, which is, after a certain while, it goes on being illegal. So we're trying to figure out some special ed attorneys that could sue the district on behalf of these parents that kids are being stranded on buses. Because what we think's going on is they're getting to the bottom of the barrel with the outside companies. LA Unified is the big group out there, so they get all the good buses because they pay their bills. This district is bankrupt. We're under state control, so there's been a lot of times where they don't pay their bills. And people start saying, hey, we don't want to do business with you because we know we got to spend a whole lot of time trying to get the money you owe us. So, but that's what we're doing. We plan on fighting as much as we can. We're stepping up the level. We're getting elected officials involved, the state superintendent's office, to say, this is an outright lie. As we call it, the big lie, and we all know what that means with the last president. And we think they need to put a stop to that. The public needs to intervene because they're wasting public funds. This district is already broke, and they don't need to be more in debt by using other people's buses when we have perfectly qualified bus drivers to do their jobs.
Now let me ask you this question. So I see you got the union hat. What do you do with the union, and how are they involved?
Okay. I'm the union representative. We're the California professional employees. So we represent the bus drivers, the custodians, office workers, everyone pretty much who's not a teacher or a principal. So our union, we're intervening because it's affecting our members because they're not getting paid right. They're in turmoil because they think tomorrow morning they could all be out of a job. So we're here as your union in order to represent them. The district is pushing back. They're even trying to censor me from speaking and letting me. They're claiming that if I'm discourteous, they will cut off our emails. The person who said that called people jerks, idiots, and stupid. So you can't. You got to have it both ways. I'm very courteous. I mean, I know how to swear, but I don't do it at work. I've been very, respectful to them, and they were mad because I said something to the effect of they were disorganized, and that's being discourteous to them. But the reality is there's a group called FICMAT, which is the group that analyzes school districts that are in financial trouble. They write 500-page reports. They may not call them disorganized, but they tell them all the things they're doing improper. And this district has a lot of things that are going improper. I mean, one of the things that we look at is LA Unified is open from K to 12 right now. This district, this high school right now, there's no kids here because they're not open. I live in Long Beach. Long Beach is open. They're going to open supposedly in the fall, but we'll see if that actually happens. But Governor Newsom gave a very strong incentive to schools to get the kids back in, and Inglewood just is still teaching kids at home. And the other thing that we're very concerned, since I met Governor Newsom, the superintendent or the county trustee for this district makes $250,000 a year. Governor Newsom, who's the governor of the whole state, makes $201,000. We think there's a big problem with that. I mean, if they were able to do something, I would say that, but they're losing students every year. It's just clockwork. And the charter schools ate them up because Inglewood wasn't doing their job. New administration came in, and we're on, I think, number 5 with the state administrators since 2012 when the district took them over. And we get people for 2 or 3 years, do a lot of hoopla, and then move on to the next job.
Hey, so let me ask you this. So people want to see the high school. Yeah, guys, that's the high school, Tile Kelly. And so who is it that you guys need to talk to directly to get this fixed? Or are you just going to lose your jobs and your buses?
Well, Erica Torres, who's the county trustee for here, is the one who's making these decisions. We know we're talking to some elected officials, and she tells them that the buses are still broken. I mean, she lied to an elected official's office. So she's the one, or the county office of education, or the governor. Someone's going to intervene to say we see crooked things going on.
So how do you go over that person's head, or is that
Well,
that just
we're
it?
doing things like this. We'll get on your station or your YouTube and Facebook. Channel 7's out here. The media is picking up on this story. They just can't believe when I tell them this. They're like, oh my God, this can't happen. And we talked to all the stations and everyone. So through public pressure, we think they'll back down. If they don't, the public will revolt against it. They're wasting public funds. And these folks do good jobs. They've never been criticized for what they do. And they're picking up the kids every day at 6 in the morning. I mean, they get up and they're out on the road at 6:30, starting to pick up the kids and getting them to school by 8.
Hey, so what do you guys do when September comes around and school's back open? Do they still contract out the buses, or do you guys start using the buses you have here?
Well, we hope by September, and actually it's late August, but that they will be using these buses because these buses are perfectly operational. They're wasting buses, and so we hope by September they will get the message they have to use their own drivers. Let me make one point on another topic. This district was basically in the final steps of getting 3 electric buses from some agency that were tune of $250,000 a piece. These are electric buses. They cost less to run. They're economical, and they pretty much got them for free. LA Unified did that, and they're going to make the whole fleet electric within the next couple of years. But right now, with the federal stimulus funds from Washington, they could get more electric buses, but they turned them down. And so I think the environmental movement would want to know, well, them for sure, why they're turning down perfectly good electric buses. I mean, they're good enough for Tesla and all that stuff for the fancy cars. They would be able to get those, and they're just wasting money too. When you're broke, but this district is broke, they owe the state of California at least $25 million when they got taken over out of $100 million.
Inglewood Unified?
Inglewood Unified, back in 2012, they couldn't make payroll. They got a loan from the state of California, and they got $25 million. They have not paid a penny of it back, and the interest alone is like $1 million. So, but someone gives you $750,000 of free buses, then you don't need to replace the oldest bus. You say, okay, we'll throw that one away, or give it to salvage, and we got an electric bus that will last us for a whole lot longer. They turned them down. That makes no sense at all. And I mean, that's where schools are supposed to be getting these things and using them. And when someone gives you something free and you don't have any money, like when I was broke and someone says, hey, you want a hamburger? You don't say, no, I don't want it. You take it and you're happy and you thank the person. They turned it down, and we can't figure that out. So we're getting to folks on that end also. to say, hey, this is crazy what they're doing.
So who runs the Inglewood Unified School District?
Well, right now, normally there's an elected school board, but with state takeover, the school board is out. In 2012, since they couldn't pay the bills, and the school board was running the district, and they let it go bankrupt, um, then right now the county office of education runs it, and they appoint this woman Erica Torres to run it, but she's not voted in by the citizens of Inglewood. So there's an outsider running the district. Once they get out of state control, then the citizens, elect a board, and then they hire a superintendent. But right now, the person isn't, and we feel isn't responsible to the community. The community wants a bus driver that they know and works for Inglewood to pick them up every morning. They got Miss Dunn. They see her. The parents are comfortable with her. They know she's going to get the kid to school on time and safely. This isn't happening. The outside companies, most of the folks work for them, and they're like when you're starting out your career, you work for these guys, and then you want to work for a school district because you get health insurance and life insurance and things like that, and you got a stable job. And they're out here to make a profit, and so they're running around trying to hustle and trying to find out where else they could pick up some more citizens so they could put them in the bus and charge, which is fine, but not when they're wasting the public funds. I mean, I don't blame the outside bus companies. I blame Inglewood for using them. And we still think they're getting the bottom of the barrel. I mean, buses are like masks were a year ago. If you're a bus company and you got a bus with a bad transmission, you get it working because right now you can't stick 40 kids on a bus anymore with social distancing. So if you were going to take kids to a football game, you got to have 3 buses instead of 1. So, and they're getting, I think, the bad buses because they're breaking down on them. And kids were stranded the other day.
Oh, man. Bro, hey, man, that's deep. I think Miss Dunn said she's going to get a mechanic or something to say something. I'm not sure.
Let me see where this.
So, hey, but guys, this the school right here. I'll back out a little bit so you can see the school, man. How you doing, bro? So you the mechanic?
Yes, I am.
All right, man. So you want to tell us what's going on with the buses or in the city or are they working?
Listen, this is the way to work. Every single bus is inspected by California Highway Patrol. The California Highway Patrol is the one that decide if it run or stay out of service. When I do the repairs and the CHP time is come to do the inspection, he is the one that decide if he's going to be put out of service, and he is the one that decide if he stay, and he put the permit. He said call it 292. Okay, it's about it. I don't know if he's done.
No, that's fine. Let me ask you this question: how many of the buses have been worked on, or did they say were not effective?
Say that again.
How many of the buses are not effective? That are any not working?
Out of 35 buses, maybe 7 is out of service.
Now the president, he just said that I guess the district is broke. Inglewood doesn't have any money. Are they like trying to maybe just get you guys out of Inglewood or anything like that, or move in different schools or charter schools? Does that have anything to do with the buses?
The only person that I deal with is the CHP.
The CHP.
I don't deal with
okay.
I don't deal with administrators. I don't deal with anybody. I haven't, done any put it in writing, so I cannot say that.
So you just work on the buses. That's all you care about, and there's only 6 or 7 of them not working out of the 40 you got.
Something like
that. Yeah, something like that.
But we are not only working buses. We also work in maintenance trucks.
Oh, okay.
In vans and trucks and lawnmowers and tractors and things like that.
Okay.
So it's more than one thing that we repair in this garage right here.
So as far as you're concerned, these buses are safe for kids. People can get on them. They're just trying to maybe get cheaper buses through what is it called?
We have a brand new CNG buses. Brand new, never been used.
Mm-hmm.
We have buses that never been used.
All right, well, Inglewood, y'all brand new buses. Inglewood, y'all need to get it together. Trying to figure out what's going on. You heard it right here. The mechanic is right here speaking. You had something else you want to say? Okay.
The department and put that money in their pockets themselves, trying to sell the buses.
So they trying to sell the buses.
They pocket the money themselves. It's been like that. I've been here since 1988. Seen it happening day in and day out.
But what do they do? Like, I didn't even know the Inglewood School District didn't have money or is bankrupt. So, but does that have anything to do with them trying to contract stuff out?
No, because they trying to say that they are save more money, but they won't. Because in the end, they're going to pay the contractor more money. It costs more for them to contract out than to use us. And then when the pandemic first started, the Norberto Perez, they laid off 30 to 20 people. And in that, he got a $68,000 raise. So how do you get a raise when you laying off people in a pandemic?
Now who is that person right there?
He's the chief of operations. Yes. Like the second in command, but he think he's the first in command.
All the students we transport are special needs kids.
Yes. So they were saying that we're losing kids, but we're not losing any special need kids at all. No, because charter don't cover special needs. So we have work. He's chartering out our work.
Federally funded.
And we're losing money because he's chartering out our work.
Now when all that COVID money came, that came out, did Inglewood get any or wherever it goes?
Every school got one.
So where did do anybody know where that money went and what it was supposed to help and why they trying to get rid of these buses? And
well, we see he got a raise. We see he got a $68,000 raise, and then they're having like the wellness people at the schools, but they have 2 and 3 wellness people at one school. Why? School is not fully in, so why? That's just wasting money. And then he have gardeners, and then he hired more gardeners.
They're contracting him out.
Yeah, they contracting out a lot of stuff.
You only got 5 gardeners, something like that, for the whole district.
Yeah, you need to.
They haven't replaced the people that retired. They haven't replaced them.
Yeah, you need to.
Every department is shorthanded.
So I know this gentleman is a union rep, but what is the union? Is the union not strong for Inglewood? Does LAUSD help out, or is that 2 different unions?
That's 2 different unions.
Okay, Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, let me get that back from you. So we out here. Hey, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, definitely check this out. Support Inglewood any way you can. And I'm gonna stay out here a couple more minutes.
The administrator put buses out of commission. Only CHP can.
Oh.
They can't.
So
the administrator just can't come in and say.
The bus is no good.
So the CHP would have to come out. Has the CHP done that?
No, the CHP gave us. You just heard the mechanic say that the buses are fine. He just came, got under a bus, and said the buses is no good. They're unsafe for you guys. That's a lie. He's lying. Norberto Perez.
Roberto Perez. That's it. Y'all heard this. Roberto Perez. I'm sorry. He didn't got under the car and said it ain't working. And they're saying that CHP is the only people that can do that. Oh, yeah. Give me the picture. And this is on Facebook. Y'all can share it too when you get home so people can hear it and all of that stuff.
So several really strong with the buses. I would think we send brand new buses over here.
Yeah, send some buses for you.
Brand new.
We got 4 brand new buses.
So these buses over here. I'm gonna walk to the front real quick. So I'm gonna go to the front. But this the school right here, y'all. So y'all can see this too. If you're tuning in on Facebook, that's We Are LA Productions on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and share this. We're in the city of Inglewood. This is Morningside High School, right next to SoFi Stadium. And I know you guys hear all those airplanes.
Yeah, got immune to it.
Going.
They're trying to eliminate our job. I went to school in this city, grew up here from Oklahoma. My kids graduated from here. So why are you trying to do away with this? Then you got a fleet of new buses that just come in here, man. Something's wrong with that picture. Then they say they're trying to sell the buses. For what? When they just received some before the pandemic. Within the same month. This is just, I don't know. And then the superintendent already signed off as far as this hazardous pay. We have yet to receive that. Other entities, the school district already sent it to their employees. We still wait. They told us the end of June, but she said she signed off on this months ago. That's one new one there.
Yeah, that bus.
The big one.
Yeah, the one behind it. Yeah, that bus does look brand new. So we just.
Thing is, out of all these buses, why we only got one mechanic? It takes two mechanics to bleed brakes down. But y'all know this over the years, one mechanic. Torrance has 8 mechanics, 4 at night, 4 in daytime. But y'all getting away with a wishing well here with one mechanic. You see? It's unbelievable. Like I said, I've been here since 1988, and I go another one there, and every year the money disappears. Don't nobody know what happened. Yeah, we know what happened. Somebody getting their pockets padded. Go another one here.
Yeah. Another bus right there.
Then we go to the other part. They won't even flip for security guards to watch these buses over weekends or whatever. We did come back in. Cadillac converters being cut off the buses because they won't hire security guards to sit overnight and watch the buses. Paying them a few dollars, costing you thousands of dollars. The Cadillac converters, they cut them all off.
Yeah.
And if you notice, this is the gas station also.
Oh, so you can get gas here.
They can siphon gas. They cut the holes in the gates, still diesel. Go another one here. Listen, they can still. There's no surveillance. When they got that one officer you saw.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow.
How can he be on this side of town and that side of town? The high school sits on 2 opposite sides of town. So Inglewood PD had to come in and assist at times. There's another one there.
Yeah, that's brand new.
What else we got up here? There's a lot of that's down on that end.
Yeah.
They take it from up here so they won't be vandalized. There's another one here.
Yeah, that's brand new too.
Yeah. Haven't been even driven. Just on the way they brought them here. This is nothing. This has been painted. We got to spend all this money painting them and getting them. So that's it on these.
Yeah.
That used to be the former police station there.
That used to be the Inglewood Police Department?
No, school police.
Oh, school police?
This used to be our officers here. Doing this construction, they had to all move out. They renovating the whole school. So.
Hey, so what's gonna happen when the school open back up though? Are people gonna lose jobs right now?
Well, I hear some of the teachers because of the enrollment, but that doesn't affect us because all the students that we transport are special needs. You know.
Yeah, so you got to take them.
Yeah. So they're in a charter school. So they have to go to where the school can better equip them.
Yeah.
So we shall see. So
this is Morningside High School in Inglewood. They have a protest going on here today. I guess IUSD.
Yeah. They're
trying to contract these jobs out. The transportation jobs, right?
And some of the gardeners out here. Like I said, we only got 5 gardeners, 5 or 6, 7 at the most.
Yeah, this is a big.
This school is 55 acres.
Yeah, this school is big.
What they're using right now, those guys are going from school to school. And this school right here alone keeps 7 gardeners on deck because of the size of it. You know, there's a lot of land back here between here.
Yeah, it's a huge school. Yeah.
So, like they say, you get what you pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Right. So why even bring the brand new buses here? Like, what are they gonna do with those?
Yeah, that's what I think. When we're here, they're gonna try to sell or auction them off. CHP the one bought these buses.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. It was through some kind of grant money or something. Why accept the buses when y'all had this in notion? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break this department down. really do the special needs kids, the blind students, autism, Down syndrome, and maybe on the weekends take the kids to the athletic events. That's it.
Oh, okay. Of
But our routes with the kids, special ed kids come first.
course.
But I can see them most likely contracting out a sporting event, but our routes come first with the kids. Athletics is the second thing.
Yeah.
That's majority of the time. That's on the weekend anyway. So Friday night football, whatever.
Yeah, that stuff
Basketball
like that,
game.
man.
But
Yeah, this is Hey, was it always fences around Morningside?
excuse me?
Was it always fences around the school?
Yeah, but
Oh,
not this high.
okay.
It was like maybe they're trying to pull our department down, the bus drivers. Oh no! Yeah, but like I say, they done bought brand new buses. So this is new people when you get a regime, new regime. Yeah. He's reporting right now on YouTube. Yeah.
So that's concerned citizens stopping by.
But yeah, you know, every time they get a new regime, every time they get a new regime, they everybody coming with their new ideas. Like they say, why fix it when it's not broke?
Mm.
But when they come in to put a door handle on or a paint on the school, that warrants them a pocket rate or a stipend or something. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, man, this is that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I seen all those buses. Yeah, you walk way up there.
Yeah, this you can count it. It's about 13 in this side and 13 in this other side right here. It's about
That's why I told we have to move something down for to keep them getting vandalized.
Yeah.
yeah.
They won't flip for security to watch the buses or
They already removed some of the junk,
Uh huh.
so that's helped us a lot. You know, if they want to minimize, if they want to minimize the fleet, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to minimize the fleet to get rid of the buses that is out of service, or is too much money involved to repair it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, to get rid of junk, those buses that is already too old, it makes sense. But just to close the fleet because few buses are out of service, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, like they got a different agenda.
Yeah.
That's what people are thinking.
Yeah. See, this transportation department, especially the garage, the buses, it worked like this. The CHP is the one that put it on service with the 292 on it when he did or he do the complete inspection. The CHP put it out of service when some violations is being,
he detect violations.
you know, in it. When he detect violations.
Hey, now.
And it's about it, you know.
Yeah.
In my part, how they do the administration, I don't have no clue. You know, I'm not an administrator.
Yeah, you're the mechanic.
I'm just a worker. I remove and replace part that is damaged.
Yeah.
You know, the paperwork, they are in charge to do the paperwork.
Yeah.
If they um, um, found, you know, there's in 2020 it was plenty found.
Mhm.
We didn't use it. Why we don't use the 2020 founds? 2020 founds and 2021. Why we don't use those founds?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that money that's supposed to be used in 2020, they can use it in 2021 and let the bus drivers stay. You know.
Yeah, man. It's pretty unfortunate. Hey guys, if you're in the chat, you got any questions, hit me up, man. I'll ask. I don't mind doing that. Well, we're out here instead of Inglewood, man. That's Costco over there. The stadium's right up there. So we out here, and this is Morningside High School. Right here.
Which channel is this?
Oh, this mine. We are LA. It's like right on the back right there. It's on Facebook as well. So you can always go back and see this stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about. Thank you for your time. Appreciate that. Man. So yeah. Hey Tal, hey Raw wanna get you on the show tonight, Tal. So we just doing hot topics tonight. I'll be at TY's house setting up soon. But we still out here covering this protest. City of Inglewood, they trying to get rid of or whatever word you want to use, the transportation, they contract this stuff out. It's pretty unfortunate. Gonna go back down here. Be here about another 15 minutes. Get out of here. If you're on Facebook, thank you. Please make sure you guys share this. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe. Just took that long walk. And back up. That was a long walk. Back out here, man. And so they got school buses. So y'all can see this and share this. They got school buses, they got all that stuff. So y'all don't have those issues or nothing like that, man. But how you doing, brother? So that's great. Well, hold on, because I know this. Hey man, I know y'all remember him. That's the don't talk politics. That's
Now, how accurate was I? Though?
That's a don't talk politics. We gotta.
All them Trumpers. How accurate was I? Huh?
Hey man. Hey man. Hey, he's trying to start messing right now.
I ain't starting nothing.
They still right here on the
Huh?
They not right here.
They where?
They listening right now, man. They're here supporting Inglewood.
Because I mean, I just told you. Just run some of the old tapes and see what you got. Huh?
Hey,
January 6th was in the mix then. I told y'all.
Hey, Chris, this is a gentleman that's running Don't Talk Politics on my channel. He was look, he said that's my man, but y'all out here for a different cause.
No, we out here helping. Yeah, we're supporting. Because this is just a whole it's a whole situation of nepotism, of incompetency, of breaking laws, breaking labor laws, breaking all their own policies, and basically trying to say that they can do what they want to do. It's like a dictatorship, and it's like people just have to band together and stop that. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, so you can't have that. And that's what we see here. They're just systematically taking out departments, people, individuals, and replacing them with people that they want, but there's no merit to it. So this is what this is about.
We out here, man. You see the solidarity they got out here. But I'm about to get up out of here pretty soon, man. So much nepotism in California, man. So that's it, y'all, man. I just wanted to start bringing you guys some local stuff that's actually going on in LA. And so we're working on you guys will hear from him real soon because I have and he's independent too. You, so, yeah, so you guys will see him real soon. But yeah, hey Tal, if you're still there, man, we want to get you on the show tonight at 7:00. We're just talking about hot topics today. I really didn't have anything planned tonight because I knew I was coming to this, so I didn't plan on doing anything. But Raw was like, "Hey man, get Tal," and I was like, "Cool." I was like, "Get Tal." So Tal, if you're free at 7:00, I know you not close, but if you're free, probably just have to go for like an hour and a half. There ain't gonna be nothing long. I don't have anything planned. But man, look how big this school is right here. This school is huge. Show y'all the other side. No, Tal, I want you to be on the show. if you got time. If not, that's cool too. We'll be on at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm out here. I'm just showing you the other side. We're in the city of Inglewood. Again, if you're on Facebook, make sure you guys share this video. Tell a friend. All that stuff. This is a huge ass school. So yeah, guys, we will be back at 7 o'clock. We're talking about hot topics tonight. I don't have anything planned. I was tired after Monday. Plus, I knew I was coming out here today. So I have 1 day a week. I'm gonna start doing IRL. And yeah, Tom, I'm gonna go down there to the homeless thing. Me and Black going down there. But I ain't about to walk through this whole school. But I'll give you guys another view of the school. And then I'm gonna get up out of here. But yeah, I'll be in. I know there's something going on in Hollywood. This weekend. And then I will be we're getting the stuff together to go to downtown LA to feed the homeless. So just getting a bunch of product and stuff like that to give out to the homeless people. So we're gonna set up there. Hey, if you checked it out, I put out a video today. I did it like 3 months ago, 2 months ago. But I just been so busy, so we're finally getting some free time to put out some different content. That's the school. We got a whole nother side right in the city of Inglewood. Morningside High School. That's where we at right now, right next to SoFi Stadium. Oh, hey, Kelly, you can come tonight if you like. She was not going to be on the show tonight. You know, I'm just always trying to push women. We don't get to hear from them that much, so I want to provide a platform so women can voice their opinion and things like that. So that's all that is. So those are the buses right there. Yeah, but we definitely have to improve the show. It's been a lot of in-house fighting as far as at these rallies and stuff like that. So of course I've been doing my Jerry Springer thing. But this has been good. But at 7 p.m. Pacific time, I'll come back around here and see if anybody got anything to say. You right about that, Tal. Right about that, brother. But yeah, so and then we'll be multitasking the like we're on Facebook right now. The Twitch is We Are LA News. So for now on, you'll start seeing stuff on Twitch and all the different things all the time. Hey man, a couple people love you, man. A couple people talk to you right on. So some people like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey man. One of his daughters. One of his kids. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna run. I gotta go get her right now.
He was under the assumption we transport.
But yeah, I'm gonna be in touch. I need to talk to you about these taxes too. You know, I ain't did it because I was holding up the same issue.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only reason why I have it.
I got you.
So I just need you to run it for me and just see if I'm good or not.
Okay, I got you.
Everything the same.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You know I got you.
Yeah. I gotta because the church is finally back over, so I got the studio back over.
Okay.
But I gotta get the politics thing back going, man.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
We'll sit down and talk. See, I'm gonna be gone for about a month, but he'll be here.
Yeah.
I could do something maybe remote. I don't know what the connection like over there.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, man.
I'll holler at you, man.
All right, bro. Thanks. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Do you want the video of the buses?
Send me everything.
I'm gonna send you the video that I did.
Okay. Send me everything. Trust me, I'm gonna get it.
Nah, guys, it's not even a Larry. This is not a Black Lives Matter event. This is actually the school buses. I'm in the city of Inglewood,
You look at the video.
and
That's me saying that my buses was shut down.
that's what's going on right here. These are actually people that work, have jobs in the city of Inglewood, California. Just because they black, that don't mean they Black Lives Matter. They're actually fighting for a different cause out here. The city of Inglewood is trying to contract out their work, their jobs, and things like that. No, Kelly, you absolutely right about that stuff. Huh? Oh, you got one more thing you got to say? All right, go ahead, get your thing in. Say what you got to say.
Okay, this is Rosalind Dunn from Transportation at Inglewood Unified School District. I forgot to tell you guys that I talked to Norberto Perez, and he told me that we were getting 3 electric buses, which I already knew, but he stopped them. Free, grant buses, electric. So I just wanted you guys to know that.
So his name's Roberto Perez.
Norberto.
Norberto. So we got to find out about Norberto Perez. We got to go interview him and get him on. He's in Inglewood too, right?
Yeah, he's the chief of operations.
Chief of operations for Inglewood Unified School District or the transportation part?
Of Unified
Inglewood Unified School District. Yes. So he's turning down free stuff. So hey man, yes. So hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey man, we out of here. Kelly, you right. Hey, but the show's gonna start at 7 o'clock. I'm about to go ahead and get set up and take care of all this stuff. So hey man, you guys have a good one. Tal, I'll see you a little bit later. Appreciate you guys. Later.